it's true. I mean, literally, that's what he did. Like, that's
The
what Greek tracking was
experiential.
about. If you saw someone, sleeping with their mother and killing their father, then you wouldn't want to do that in real life because you've just seen it happen.
Let's not.
And Freud was born.
Exactly.
And then that came out of the. And then of course and there's a time to be in a room just alone where you have someone listening to you intently for 50 minutes or an hour. That is a distinct modality that's different than a group
Which is
situation.
Transformative, transcendental, all those
If
things.
the person isn't
absolutely.
pretentious and thinks they know what's better for you and all that
Right.
bullshit, if they're with you, that is like very potent.
Yeah.
Very potent.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're looking for experiences that will help to transform us, help to move us forward, to grow.
That's it.
And that can be therapy or dance
Or photographs.
being out in nature.
Peak
or
experiences.
photography.
Or art.
Exactly,
Yeah. The power of seeing that photograph and seeing that image, and it changes you.
Or a quote from Herman Hesse or whatever.
Herman Hesse and James Joyce. And Dad, I'll remind you that you were in 12 Shakespeare plays.
No way.
Yes, he was. Yeah. And so in college, you were in 12 Shakespeare plays. This is something you've said several times to me. And whether it was 12 or 11 or 8 or whatever, you were in Henry the Fifth and Richard the Third and 12th Night. And
this is new information.
isn't that beautiful? Yeah, exactly. And so, and I asked him once, and I have a little video. I said, how did you manage to memorize those particular lines? Because that's tough. You're 21, 22 years old, and you said something like, well, after you've read the plays, you see the similarities, and eventually you don't come to a word that you don't already know, and you just do it. You just know it. You come to words and they're familiar to you, and you're like, I know that one. And that's how you could do 12 plays at the age of 21, 22, and 23.
It's hard to imagine.
Or 24.
Shakespeare's not easy.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Tell me about transformative.
He must have resonated with it.
He resonated. And you've got to imagine that Dad was up there with the audience enjoying the intensity of Shakespeare, where some of the phrases are the kinds of things that, like, those one-liners, like, where everybody laughs, So you enjoyed the Shakespeare.
In college, he was in Shakespeare.
In University of Connecticut.
We never knew that before. I never.
And not only was he in the University of Connecticut theater program, but you also were in another program.
It was called
The Shakespeare.
Look Into My Phone.
Yeah, that's it. It was called the I Must Videotape This Because I'm Addicted to Capturing Moments. It was that one.
I'm reactive to it.
It was
okay, over here, over there.
It was the Shakespeare Company. What was it? Shakespeare Academy.
Where was that?
University of Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Stratford, Connecticut.
Stratford. Wow.
So